Hello students, in this session of business communication, today we will discuss on the topic of business letters. So let's begin with the today's presentation. Let's see what is the meaning of the term business letters. Business people have to communicate with the customers, the suppliers, the debtors, creditors, public authorities and the public at large, as well as among themselves for the purpose of exchanging their views and of sending and receiving information. This is required to initiate, carry out and to conclude transactions. Business correspondence. Correspondence or written correspondence may take place between any two persons or parties. Commercial correspondence means correspondence by the business people on matters of commerce. The word correspondence has a sense of plurality. It means letters or a pair of letters consisting of an original letter followed by a reply. A letter has little value. The communication is complete when a letter is replied for an action in response to the letter. Let's see the definition of the term business correspondence. Business correspondence may be defined as a means of communication in writing or as a means of exchange of information, ideas or opinions between persons while undertaking business activities. In other words, business correspondence is a piece of conversation by post. Let's see the purpose of business letter. Why business letters are written? The purpose of business letters is to inform readers the information you want to get across or possibly persuade the readers to do something. A business letter, therefore, is a formal means of communication between two people, a person, and a corporation or two corporations. Business letters differ from personal letters because they follow very strictly set rules for composition. Let's have a look at importance of business letters. First, it is convenient and inexpensive. Writing of letters in a business is so convenient that anyone can write letters at any time in any way. The letters can be written by hand on a plain paper or on a printed letterhead. The clerk can write the letter from his desk or an executive can write from his office or room during the business tour. Hence, letter writing is convenient. The letters can be posted at a very less cost as compared to other means of communication. Second important point is authoritative evidence of proof. Writing of letters in business helps in maintaining carbon copies of letters sent out and the original letters received, which could be produced anytime, anywhere for evidence or documentary proof of transaction in business. Third, records and references. Records refer to the vast bulk of letters received and copies of letters sent out besides the other documents or papers in writing. The letters or copies thereof could be kept safe in files and folders. Subsequently, whenever there is a need to refer the past event or transaction, one can easily refer to the files. This facility is offered by business letter writing. Fourth one, wide approach. The business letters can reach to far off and distant places without any problem. Letters have an easy accessibility to anyone and to any place. A person sitting in Mumbai can write a letter to any person in America or anywhere in the world. There are no barriers for letters, hence they have a wide approach. And the fifth important point is goodwill and reputation. The letter helps in building goodwill in business. We can develop friendship and good business relations very easily through letters by writing in a friendly and impressive tone to hundreds of persons who are not even known to us. They can be brought closer to us by means of letter writing. A nicely drafted and attractively set out letter leaves a lasting impression of the correspondent on the receiver. Let's see the advantages of business letters. First, letters are less costly than other means of communication. Second, letters can be sent to long distant places by post within a short time. Of course, letters may be sent by the messengers within neighboring areas. Third, letters are drafted after proper thinking and planning, and so the subject matter can be presented in a systematic and logical way. Fourth, the ideas conveyed in letters are clear and free from ambiguity. Fifth, the size of a letter may be big or small as required. Sixth advantage, letters simultaneously provide evidence and exact copies can be retained. Seventh advantage, same communication may be made to a number of persons at a time through duplicating or printing. Next point, many unpleasant and delicate matters which cannot be spoken face to face or through mechanical devices can be written in letters in a discreet language. Ninth advantage, letters are suitable for all types of communication. And tenth advantage is, there is standardization in form and style, readily acceptable by the business world. Even internationally accepted code language is used. Now let's see what are the qualities or essentials of a good business letter. The qualities which are essential for a good business letter are collectively called the 7 C's of communication. Every letter should have the following mentioned qualities to make a letter perfect in all sense. These 7 C's are also known as the principles of communication. So, what are these good qualities? First, candid. Second, clarity. Third, completeness. Fourth, conciseness. Fifth, consideration. Sixth, courtesy. And seventh, correctness. So, candid, clarity, completeness, conciseness, consideration, courtesy and correctness are the 7 C's of communication, and in every good business letter, these all 7 qualities should be reflected. There are other qualities that can be seen. So let's see one by one. First, clarity. A letter must have clarity. The purpose of communication should be made clear, whether it is to inform, invite, reiterate, emphasize, remind, announce, seek participation or clarity and correct the earlier message. The purpose should clearly be stated. Lack of clarity affects the intended purpose of the letter. Second, impact. The letter should create the necessary impact. Behind every letter, there is an objective and the letter should have a clear purpose. The purpose of writing a letter is not just to reach out to the customer. Every letter has an intended impact which must be felt. Third, to create the desired impact. It is often necessary to lay emphasis. Emphasis can be laid in many ways. It can be done by proper positioning, placing them in an important position. It can be done by repetition. Fourth quality of a good business letter is relevant information. The letter should provide the relevant details forming part of the message. Facts, figures, illustrations and other such information which are accurate and reliable as well as relevant to the context of the communication should be incorporated in the letter. Fifth, brevity. Any good communication, whether it is oral or written, should necessarily incorporate this essential feature. Brevity is a very important attribute for any business letter. For everyone connected with business, time is of essence. Sixth, time. The time that can allot for reading business letters is certainly limited. The receiver does not have unlimited time to spare towards reading and rereading the letter and drawing out the message in its entirety. Seventh, simplicity. Simplicity is the hallmark of any good communication and same of a good business letter. Simplicity refers to the ease of understanding. Simple writing is the opposite of complex and involved writing. The art of simple writing is mastered through conscious effort and practice. A letter written in a simple, easy, informal style using easily understood words catches the attention and makes an impact. Eighth quality of a good business letter is timeliness. Business letters to be effective should have proper timing. Letters should be written and dispatched on time. Some messages have a sense of urgency. They call for action, which is immediate or urgent, or within a given time frame. Letters which carry such messages should reflect the associated urgency. The next is language. Language is an extremely important facet of business communication. First and foremost, it is necessary to ensure that the language used is appropriate. That is, the language with which the reader is at ease. Apart from English and Hindi and Marathi, various regional languages are in common use in businesses in different parts of the country. Public sector organizations such as banks follow the three-language formula, that is English, Hindi and the regional language. 10th quality of a good business letter is appeal. A good letter should appeal to the reader's responsibilities. It should go beyond the message. It conveys and make a good impression. It should have elegance, which means taste, beauty and decency. 11th quality is style. Style refers to the manner of writing. It constitutes the collective characteristics of the writing or impression or way of presenting things. Each person has an individual style. Thus, writing style to create an impact again needs a conscious effort or on ongoing basis. Positive approach. A good business letter in the ultimate analysis is that which has a positive approach. It creates a friendly atmosphere. It avoids negative feelings. One must be in proper frame of mind to write a really good letter. So in today's session, we have discussed meaning and importance of business letter, definition of business correspondence, advantages of business letters, and qualities or essentials of a good business letter. In next session, we shall go for the next part of business letters. Till then, stay safe and stay tuned. Thank you.